Well, hello guys, welcome back. We're going to go into this game, and this is the game I told you about, Queen of Seas. I am so not good at this. It will take me longer to read you the story of this game than it will for me to play the game. Let's read this story, and you might hear some plugging in, plugging out sounds later on, and I will explain that to you, but let's read the story here. This is a 99-cent title, by the way, over on Steam, and there is a sequel to it that's around $5. Okay, there's this story, a tradition that's passed on by each generation of my family, in which every son, during a certain age, to ensure the success and wealthiness of the next generation, they should make an offering to Yemanjá. That's not something strange from where I come from. Offerings to the Queen of the Sea, protector of fishermen. It's something normal to see, but that's not how it is made in my family. Some people may consider us fools to put our faith, hopes, and strengths in an entity, but, well, those people don't know what we do and never reach what we have. If each one of them was able to see where we went, well, I wonder what kind of expression they would make, and if they would be brave enough to swallow their own pride and say, we're wrong. The path to Yemanjá was never easy, but it certainly was not supposed to be. So only those who really love her are capable to bear such difficulties as I have. And now, it's your time to do it, son. Okay, so the father is passing on the family tradition to his son. The cold of the waters was able to be felt even beneath the reinforced scuba diving suit. For the first dozen meters, it was still possible to see the light of the sun beneath the water in a diffused way, so that it was possible to see the fishes and the surrounding ambient. He had just jumped off from his father's boat, the Little Faith the boat was called, and now he was swimming deeper and deeper. The truth was, he could feel fear in his heart. The fear he felt was due to the fact that what he was doing now meant everything to his family, but to the boy, it was not something he was sure if he believed. Like several families of fishermen and several other believers, every year an offering was made in a wooden ship miniature and was thrown into the sea so that it went all the way to Yemanjá, Queen of the Sea and protector of fishermen, so that this way the entity would bring them nets full of fishes and keep storms at bay. It was a popular tradition for the local folks. Many did it without even thinking of getting real results, but it was not like that to his family. His family was known for being extremely devoted to Yemanjá, and for a tradition that to outsiders was seen as eccentric. For these couple of kids, it was of extreme importance. All the sons, when they had reached 18 years old, should make a dive to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, that's right. They had to take the offering and give it directly to the queen in her home. And that way, unlike the little wooden ships, the entity would bless the entire generation of the family, bringing lots of fishes, wealthiness, prosperity, and protection. Truth be told, for several generations, his family was considered the most populous family of fishermen in the entire region. While he was thinking about all that, the sun was swimming deeper and deeper, starting to lose all notion of how deep he was. He was starting to leave the light behind and swim towards the unknown. Why was I the firstborn? He did not have an older brother to ask questions about this ritual. The only brothers he had were now on the boat with his father, waiting anxiously for the return of the one they considered a hero in that, according to the family traditions, was responsible for the next generation of wealthiness. He touched the little purse on his belt. It was still there, the offering in that purse, the offering that supposedly he should have to place at the feet of Yemanjá. The darkness was now completely around him. He looked to where he judged he had come from and couldn't see anything, nothing to his left, to his right, or even down. In fact, he wasn't even sure about what was up and what was down. His heart began to race. Something moved in the water, but he could not know what it was. Just the movement of the water made him move from the place where he had stopped. With panic starting to grip around his throat, the firstborn remembered the words of his father. Go down always, my son. Don't be afraid. The queen protects her family. He took a deep breath, thankful for the oxygen that he still had and trusting his gut. Without knowing how he was so sure of it, he picked a direction, swam and swam and swam with all his might. He swam until he felt the cold water paralyzing him and his muscles hurting so much like he couldn't keep going, and still he tried harder until only darkness and fatigue remained. When he opened his eyes again, from a sleep he did not recall having started, the firstborn did not face the darkness he was hoping for, but he saw the darkness above himself, and now he had light in the place where he was. Challenge did not seem to have ended, but now he had light in the path. Now the firstborn had faith that in the end of the road he would find the Queen of the Sea. Okay, so it's inspired by real elements of Afro-Brazilian religion. And we're gonna hit next. Okay, you may hear plug-unplug sounds because my controller keeps shutting off at random, but we're gonna play a game. Okay, this is gonna be much shorter than the story was. Prepare yourself, my son. It will be a long way. Reach Yemanjá and give her our family's, I'm going to guess, regards offering. Okay. You start out with everything at 0. I am at level 3. This took a couple hours to grind up to this. Enhances drag compensation. Chest level gives you protection. Legs let you jump higher. I have a couple $100 now because I have nothing to spend it on. Okay, I am ready to die, Father. Alright, my controller's working. So, what I'm going to try to do is avoid those sharks. It's hard to do when you're talking to people. Ah. See. Sometimes these levels are really... This level seems fair, and sometimes it seems nasty. It's the only thing I can say. I do find it a bit distracting that that health bar is now in there, but honestly, I'm just not good at these platformers, which we all know. But I will try to get you through at least part of it here. And this is the game. If you don't like grinding, because there's a lot of grinding to get these coins at first, it's probably going to be a title you might want to take a pass on. But it was interesting to me because it was around Yemanjá, and there's actually a sequel to this, which is much more complicated. So if you like the idea of this, but you're thinking, I'd like to see it more, built up, there's that sequel out there, but this is 99-cent title, and the sequel is about $5 USD. And this is just, it's a beautiful title. I wish it had, difficulty levels. It's all one difficulty, so I wish there were, see, I got tagged. I wish there were difficulty levels, but there really don't seem to be, and sometimes my control's not working here, but there's really nothing you can do to make it, like easy, medium, hard. You can grind to get better equipment, but it really doesn't change the overall difficulty of the game. Either it feels like throwing a lot of stuff at you, or it gives you a breather, but this time it seems to be determined to stop me. As you upgrade your equipment, you're going to be able to take more hits, jump higher, collect more coins. And you can see on that little thing that we are trying to get towards Yemanjá. And this game is making it that as hard as possible the further I get in. I do wish it would give you like a breather. And sometimes my controller's not working here, so... I'm not sorry if I'm repeating myself and speaking in a loop, but... I do wish it had like, at least like a little checkpoint, like halfway through. The game after this, the sequel, apparently has missions and everything. So maybe you'd be interested in that. It is a platformer too, but it's more involved than this. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I've seen that brown coral so many times. This is about the part where I die, so I won't be able to take you much longer, but I did want you guys to... Damn it, see, my controller didn't work. I don't know if this controller's old, Windows just doesn't like it, or this game has issues, but I've lost more lives to the jump button just not working than anything else. Ah, shit, why did I jump? Why did I jump? Okay, so, yeah, it's hard for me. Obviously. Ah. Jump. I really get aggravated by platformers. I really usually don't enjoy them, but I thought maybe I would play something for you guys that was one platformer. Two had to do with Yemanjá. Obviously, it's kind of hard to find anything about her. This game series is the only thing I can think of that does. And it's unfortunate. Oh, shit. So, okay, yeah, see, I make it about halfway and I die. I have my suit maxed out. There's no difficulty settings. Let's go back and take a look at the achievements. It took me longer to read the story. I told you it would. Oh, there's credits. Okay, so there's your credits. Let's go back and hit achievements. So you get achievements like, got bit by a shark, got hit by a shark 10 times, 50 times, 5 times, 1 time, 100 times. So I got eaten by sharks 100 times. I'm so good. Walk 100 steps, walk 500 steps, find a whale, find 2 whales without dying. Max level for 1 upgrade. Each upgrade, collect 1,000 coins. So you see all these slots, there are more achievements to come. I'm never gonna be able to finish this, let's be real, I'm not. But, you know, I can make it about halfway, and I figured you guys might want to see it. Those of you that are really good at platforms might enjoy it. So, if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.